When founders imagine launching a startup, many picture building the full product, raising funding, and then finally going to market. But in reality, some of the most successful companies began not with a product, but with a simple landing page and a wait list. These tools allow you to test demand, capture early interest, and create momentum before you've written a single line of code. They transform assumptions into evidence, turning vague ideas into measurable signals of traction. A landing page lets you communicate your value proposition clearly, gather data on what resonates, and start building a community. A waitlist helps you capture demand and build hype even when the product doesn't yet exist. Together, they form one of the most powerful strategies in a founder's toolkit for validating ideas quickly and efficiently. Landing pages matter because they let you test demand fast. Instead of spending months or years building a product, you can create a single page in days that explains your idea, offers a call to action, and measures whether people care enough to engage. This shortens the learning cycle and protects your resources. They also let you measure what matters. Instead of relying on surveys or polite feedback, you can track conversion rates, clicks, and signups, real behaviors that reveal genuine interest. Every interaction becomes data. Landing pages help you build your community before launch. Early adopters who sign up aren't just passive names on a list. They are potential beta testers, feedback providers, and your very first customers. Finally, landing pages help you prove traction. When talking to investors, showing real numbers carries far more weight than presenting a slide full of projections. A landing page with 5,000 signups demonstrates demand in a way that no pitch deck alone can. In short, landing pages compress time, reduce risk, and provide real world evidence that your idea is worth pursuing. An effective landing page isn't cluttered or complicated. It has four core elements. The first is a compelling headline. In 5 to 10 words, it should state your value proposition clearly. No jargon, no fluff. Just what you offer and why it matters. The second is supporting subtext. This explains the specific pain you solve and the benefit users will experience. Keep it concise but persuasive. This is where you connect the problem to your solution. The third is a clear call to action. Every landing page should drive toward one primary action, whether it's signing up for a waitlist, pre-ordering, or joining a beta program. The button should be prominent, the ask should be specific, and the pathway should be simple. The fourth is social proof. This could be testimonials, press mentions, user counts, or even early traction numbers. Social proof builds trust and reassures visitors that others find value in what you're doing. The golden rule is simplicity. Every element on the page should serve a single purpose, driving the user toward the call to action. Anything else is distraction. Waitlists are the natural companion to landing pages. They help you capture interest early and create momentum. The first function is capturing interest. By collecting emails and contact information from people who want your product before it exists, you create a ready-made audience for launch. The second function is creating urgency and hype. Scarcity messaging, like join the first 500 users or early access ends soon, encourages immediate action and makes people feel part of something exclusive. The third function is building your beta pool. Your waitlist becomes a group of engaged, motivated early adopters. They are just passive observers. They are excited participants who will provide feedback, stress test your product, and evangelize for you. You don't need complex infrastructure to build waitlists. Tools like Typeform make it easy to collect data beautifully. Google Forms is simple and free. Webflow and Framer allow you to design custom landing pages with form handling built in. The tools are simple. The strategy is what matters. To maximize impact, Follow these best practices. Start with one message, one action. Resist the temptation to explain every feature. Focus on one core value proposition and one primary call to action. Too many options create decision paralysis. Second, show, don't just tell. Use mock ups, demo videos, or animations to help visitors visualize the product in action. People trust what they can see more than what they can read. Third, track everything. Set up analytics from day one. Monitor clicks, conversions, and user behavior. Heat maps and scroll tracking reveal where people get stuck or drop off. Finally, test relentlessly. A/B test headlines, button colors, form placements, and images. Even small tweaks can dramatically change conversion rates. The most successful startups treat landing pages as living experiments, not static assets. The goal is not to guess what works, it's to measure and refine until you find what resonates with your audience. One of the most famous examples of landing page success is Dropbox. In its early days, Dropbox didn't launch with a finished product. Instead, they launched with a simple landing page. It featured an explainer video that demonstrated how Dropbox worked and included a single call to action: sign up with your email. The results were impressive on their own, but Dropbox went a step further. They added a referral incentive. Users who invited friends earned extra storage space. This created viral growth as early adopters shared Dropbox widely to maximize their free space. The outcome was millions of signups before the full product was even ready. Dropbox proved demand, built an audience, and generated buzz, all before launch. The key takeaway is this: landing pages can validate markets and build audiences simultaneously. Focus less on features you'll eventually build and more on clearly showing the problem you solve. Add incentives that drive sharing, and you can create exponential growth before your first real release. Dropbox's story reminds us that demand validation doesn't require a full product. It requires a clear story, a simple landing page, and a smart strategy. Landing pages and waitlists are not side tactics. They are foundational tools for modern startups. They allow you to validate ideas quickly, measure real behaviors, and build a community before you have a product. They compress time, reduce risk, and create momentum. The formula is simple: craft a compelling headline, add clear supporting text, present one strong call to action, and reinforce it with social proof. Keep the design clean, the messaging sharp, and the ask focused. Pair your landing page with a waitlist to capture demand, create urgency, and build your beta pool. Follow best practices. Focus on one message, use visuals, track data, and run constant tests. And remember the Dropbox story. Viral growth can begin with nothing more than a landing page, a video, and a clever incentive. The most important lesson is this: traction doesn't begin at launch. It begins the moment you start testing your ideas in the real world. By mastering landing pages and waitlists, you don't just build a product, you build anticipation, validation, and a user base ready to grow with you.